As an autistic person, I think it's important to follow our special interests. There's strong interests that we feel passionate about, and we spend a lot of time pursuing. My special interests seem to guide me through life. Sometimes I'll get compelled to do things related to my interests. If you tell yourself no, but the urge continues, that's when you should go for it, even if you have a lot of doubts. Because if it's something you enjoy, that's what matters. I want to put a Santa and reindeer in front of the yard. However, using boards like I use for the signs are expensive. And with inflation, it will be even more expensive. So like I did the last couple of weeks, I looked for some boards. Today's trash day. I hit the jackpot. I immediately stopped and knocked on the door where the people live, and they said I could take them. These are just the kind of boards I was looking for. Thin and lightweight, and they had just enough boards to make 5 reindeer and a Santa. After drawing 5 deer, I decided to cut the boards into half to separate the deer, so they're easier to work with. Oh yeah, and safety glasses, very important. Now the tough part, cutting the deer out of the boards. Nope, not this one. Nope, not this one. Nope, this won't work either. This will work. Well, this didn't work out like I thought it was going to work. So I had to think of another way. Well, I had an idea. The Dremel. If I can cut the boards out with a Dremel, it might be easier. So let's give it a try. Lo and behold, it was much easier. Now all the deer are cut out. So far, I think they look pretty good. Now on to the next step.
Died from cancer at age 73. Left and take a long walk east.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Yeah, no, it is hilarious, isn't it?
Now my crazy husband. Hey, I look.
Yeah, not bad. The different reindeers are starting to look pretty good. However, they need something on their head still. Your guess here is as good as mine. I spray painted the antlers a golden yellow, and then I decided to call it a night. As an autistic person, when I do enjoyable things, I'm learning to not hyperfixate to the point it causes me to not do other important things. So, I think I made a good decision to stop now and wait for the next day to finish the project. It's better to enjoy the journey instead of the destination. I finished painting all the details on the Santa and the reindeers. However, all this work isn't going to matter until I put it up in the front yard. However, my Honda with the broken transmission is kind of in the way. Like last October, I should have backed it out first. This time my procrastination caused a bigger challenge. I can't back it out because of this, and I can't move it forward because of this. So Santa is going to have to do what he has to do with what he can do. I put the sleigh together, and then I even put some baseboards on the sleigh. Now you can almost ride it. I decided these wood stakes were strong enough to hold the deer up. I had to put the stakes on an angle since their legs aren't as straight as these stakes are. I then attached the deer to the stakes with deck screws. I had to screw them in gently because it's wood paneling. Now with the last screw done. Now Santa, who's waving everyone Merry Christmas, I had to stake him in. Since he's taller, I had to use bigger stakes, but they're hard to get him in the ground, so I decided to use my shovel to help. Now the mane. I decided to use white Christmas lights for it. And last but not least, Rudolph's red nose. However, I need to replace the bulb with a red one. Well, it's finished. This is how it looks. It'll be neat to see what they look like at night, but I'm not planning on plugging them in until Thanksgiving. So stay tuned. Well, I look back now happy with how the decorations ended up looking, but I'm also happy I'm improving in the areas that I struggle with. I'm learning new ways to cope with my executive functioning. I set lists and reminders to keep me on the right path. I pay more attention to my body and emotions so I can respond before I get overwhelmed. I'm learning how to manage my energy better. During this project, I was busier than ever, yet I did not feel burned out. Maybe when you follow your heart, you'll have energy. And when it comes to doing whatever it is you love, that's what matters. You'll learn how to cope with the challenges life faces you, and you'll know what you need.